What if your brain could talk to an AI directly, instantly, without typing or speaking? What if every thought you had could access global databases, analyze risk, or even trade stocks in real time? Welcome to the future Elon Musk envisioned, a future powered by his AI company, xAI, and his brain interface startup, Neuralink. This is not a movie script. This is an actual, unfolding strategy designed to merge human minds with artificial intelligence. So the question is this the most revolutionary investment opportunity of our time, or a dangerous gamble that borders on madness? Let's take a deep dive. xAI was officially launched in July 2023. At the time, most people dismissed it as just another Musk project, but insiders knew better. This was not an impulsive move. It was Elon Musk's countermove after years of frustration with OpenAI, the very company he helped found. Musk had originally invested in OpenAI because he feared the uncontrolled rise of artificial general intelligence, AGI, that might one day surpass humans. But as OpenAI moved toward profit and partnership with Microsoft, Musk grew disillusioned. xAI was his response, a startup built not just to compete, but to realign AI development with what Musk calls maximally curious truth-seeking. Its first public product was Grok, a chatbot integrated with X, formerly Twitter. Unlike ChatGPT, Grok had real-time access to social media data, unfiltered dialogue, and an edgier personality. But Grok was just the tip of the spear. xAI's real target is artificial general intelligence, AGI that thinks, learns, and reasons like a human, but faster and more accurately. Musk has said openly that xAI's goal is to understand the universe. But to understand the universe, first it must understand the brain. That's where Neuralink enters the picture. Neuralink and xAI are not separate ventures in Musk's eyes, they are symbiotic. While xAI builds the mind, Neuralink builds the bridge between that mind and yours. Neuralink, founded in 2016, is Musk's brain-computer interface company. Its flagship product, an implantable chip designed to decode brain signals and enable direct communication with digital devices. As of early 2025, the first human trial subjects have had the Neuralink chip implanted. The initial use case is medical, restoring mobility in paralyzed patients. But Musk's vision is much broader. He believes humanity must become a multi-planetary species and develop what he calls neural lace, a digital layer on top of the brain that enables two-way communication with machines. Why? Because Musk fears AGI will eventually outthink us in every domain. The only way to stay relevant is to merge with it. That is the ultimate mission, to synchronize biological and artificial intelligence. But let's not get too abstract. What does this mean for investors? In March 2025, xAI raised $6 billion in its latest funding round, achieving a $30 billion valuation. Backers included Andreessen Horowitz, Sequoia, and even sovereign wealth funds from the Gulf region. This funding wasn't just about chatbots. It was about creating a vertically integrated AI ecosystem that spans Musk's entire empire: Tesla, SpaceX, Starlink, X, and Neuralink. For example, xAI models could enhance Tesla's full self-driving system, improve supply chain logistics at SpaceX Power, automated moderation and monetization tools on X train more context-aware AI for humanoid robotics in Tesla's Optimus project. If you think of data as the new oil, Musk owns the rigs. Billions of miles of driving data, social conversations, satellite signals, and now, potentially, neural signals. In this sense, xAI isn't just an AI company. It's the nervous system of the Musk industrial complex. But how does xAI compare to its biggest rivals? Let's break it down. OpenAI is tightly partnered with Microsoft and has market penetration via Azure and Office products. Its flagship model, GPT-4, is integrated into Bing, GitHub Copilot, and enterprise tools. Anthropic, backed by Amazon and Google, focuses on AI safety and constitutional training. Its Claude model has gained popularity for being more aligned and less biased. Google DeepMind is the most academically respected lab, with a long track record of breakthroughs in protein folding, reinforcement learning, and multimodal AI. Then there's Mistral in Europe, focused on open-weight models, and Cohere, which targets enterprise natural language tasks. What sets xAI apart? Two things: data access and integration. While others work with sanitized datasets, xAI has real-time access to the messy, emotional, raw human internet via X. This gives its models a different kind of training, one rooted in human unpredictability. Second, integration. xAI is designed to be embedded in Tesla vehicles, SpaceX systems, and wearable or implantable brain tech. In short, it's not just an API, it's a whole ecosystem. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room: risk. From an investment perspective, xAI is high risk, high reward. It's not publicly traded, which means you can't buy xAI stock directly, at least not yet. Exposure comes through Tesla, which is increasingly positioning itself as an AI-first company. Tesla's recent earnings calls emphasize software margins, AI training infrastructure, and the scaling of Optimus, the humanoid robot. Elon Musk has even suggested spinning off xAI into a separate public entity, but only if control remains in his hands. This raises governance questions. Is it safe to centralize so much influence, economic, technological, and neurological, in the hands of one man? Supporters say Musk is the only one bold enough to do what regulators and big tech won't. Critics call it dangerous techno-authoritarianism, and they have a point. When you're building tools that can read and write brain signals, questions about privacy, ethics, and control become unavoidable. Let's talk ethics. What are the implications of brain-computer interfaces connected to AI models? For one, thought privacy becomes the new data privacy. If your neural data is captured, who owns it? If a thought is interpreted as intent, does that have legal consequences? Will employers require neural integration for performance optimization? Will insurance companies penalize you for unstable brain activity? And what happens if this technology is hacked? These are not science fiction scenarios. The Pentagon, DARPA, and Chinese defense researchers are already experimenting with brain-machine applications. There's also the risk of inequality. Will only the wealthy be able to afford mental upgrades? Will a two-tier society emerge, those enhanced by AI and those left behind? Philosophers raise deeper questions. If your thoughts are influenced by AI suggestions, do you still have free will? If an AI interprets your dreams or subconscious signals, are you still you? These are the frontiers xAI and Neuralink are pushing toward. And the markets are watching closely. So where do we go from here? Let's lay out a few scenarios. Scenario 1. xAI succeeds in building AGI aligned with human values. Neuralink becomes widely adopted for medical and cognitive enhancement. Musk's empire thrives, and a new age of augmented intelligence begins. Scenario 2. Technical hurdles slow progress. Regulators step in. Public fear grows. Neural interfaces face backlash over mental health concerns. Investment slows and Musk pivots focus. Scenario 3. The darkest outcome. xAI achieves AGI but fails to align it. Brain interfaces become surveillance tools. Society fractures over access to mind-enhancing tech. Trust collapses. Each scenario has vastly different implications for humanity and for your portfolio. The best-case scenario could make xAI the most valuable company in the world. The worst-case scenario is unthinkable. So, is it investment or insanity? Maybe it's both. Elon Musk is betting that the fusion of mind and machine is not just the next step in human evolution. It's our only chance at survival in the age of AI. To investors, XI represents exposure to a new asset class, consciousness tech. To skeptics, it's a dangerous concentration of power and influence. But love him or hate him, Musk is doing what few dare. Building the future in public at breakneck speed with almost no safety net. And if he's right, even partly right, the companies he's building today will define the next century. If you want to stay informed about the technologies that are reshaping not just markets, but the very definition of humanity, make sure to subscribe. This is AI Finance Mastermind, and the future is now.